Stratification is a tool for profiling your data by breaking it up into bands. In this exercise, we're going to look at the data to get a sense of the number and value of customer accounts. Begin by ensuring the Summarized Transactions database is active and that data is selected in the Properties window. Before we start the stratification process, we need to have a sense of the range of values in our data in order to determine what an appropriate size for each band is. We can get this information from the field statistics. In the Properties pane, click Field Statistics to create them and have a look at the values which show in the Amount column. When you're finished, return to the Data view by clicking Data in the Properties window. If you only want to see a subset of the field statistics while viewing the data, you can right-click anywhere in the data and select Show Field Stats. Then pick and choose which values you want to see. I'm going to select Net Value, Absolute Value, Average, Minimum, and Maximum, and then click OK. These values are now shown at the top of the file. I can see that the total value of the amount field is 6.4 million, but more than half of that is contained in one transaction, showed in the maximum value. The average value is only 21,000. This means that I don't need to stratify my data all the way to 6 million. I can stop well before that and have that one transaction remain an outlier. So to perform a stratification, go to the Analysis tab and click Stratification in the Categorize group. The first box asks me which field is being stratified or broken up into bands. That's amount_sum. Next, indicate which field is being totaled. Select the number of records. The third part is you must indicate what stratification interval is being used. The default value is 10,000, but this can be changed. So I'm going to change this to 5,000. Now to build the strata. The first value of 0 is determined by the minimum value in your database. This can be changed if you wish, but for this example we'll leave it. Next, click in the upper limit column to write in the value for the strata. Click in the upper strata of the second row. Click in the third row and drag it to the fifth. So you should now have from 0 to 25,000 filled with increments of 5,000. Now we're going to change that increment to be 25,000. Go back to the bands and click in the sixth row and drag until the 12th. You should have values up to 200,000. Ensure the Create Result checkbox is selected and provide a name for your result set, such as Numeric Stratification, and click OK. The output this time is not a database, but is called a result set. Here you can see the distribution of records. There are 219 records in the first band, which represents 72% of all the records in the database. There is one upper limit exception. If we click the link, we can see that it's that one large transaction mentioned earlier, so this exception is not unexpected. As mentioned, this is a result set, not a database, so there are some things you need to know. First, this is part of the database which was used to create it, not a child, so a new database is not generated. Instead, an entry is visible under Results in the Properties window. Additionally, there are graphing capabilities here that are not present in a regular database. Click the Graph button in the Results Set toolbar. Each bar is a strata. The number of records is indicated on the y-axis, with all the strata spread across the x-axis. If you hover over any of these bars, you can see details about the strata, such as the number of records and which stratum it is. If you click a bar, you'll get a menu to extract data to a new database, to display the records, or to display the field statistics of that particular stratum. You can change the chart type by clicking the Gallery button and selecting the chart you want. You can also add a 3D effect and change color palettes as well. Experiment here. When you're finished, you can return to the results set by clicking the Alternate button again, or you can return to the data in the Summarized Transactions database by clicking Data in the Properties window. When you're finished, close any open databases.